Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where and when you're listening to this. This is Coffee with Kevin. And I am Kevin Martin, a mindset coach, a hypnotherapist with positive effects, coaching and hypnosis. And this is my coffee. Boo! You know what time of the year it is. You know it's almost here. Mm, mm. Happy Halloween. Yes. Last week I kind of did the All Hallows Eve, and it really wasn't correct. It is actually this week. So happy Halloween. How are you? We are on, oh my goodness, it's the 29th of October. The year end is coming. We've already got 1 month and into the last quarter of the year. And wow, it's just flying, isn't it? It's flying. What happened on the 29th of October? Well, in 1998, John Glenn goes up for his second space flight. And, I've told you this in the past. I was a big space fan, still am. Back when I was growing up, watching men go to the moon and all that, it was just fascinating. So I just love that. A few birthdays today. Kate Jackson. I know many of you maybe don't remember or have never seen Kate Jackson. She was in Charlie's Angels and a couple other shows too. And Richard Dreyfuss, Jaws, the original Jaws. Yes, it was a awesome actor. Both of them, their birthdays are today. Yes, this coffee is good today. I want to talk about today. Today, I want to talk about something. Yes, we can talk about Halloween. And, I talked about it last week. And Halloween is one of those times where we can make a lot of people happy, especially children. That's one of those times where children love to get out, dress up, have fun, and be happy. It's not just a candy. It's all about dressing up and either trying to spook people or just make people laugh with your costume, surprise people, all sorts of things, and then get surprised and then get spooked and just have fun. Halloween is about fun. It's about being happy. So for kids, that's one of the holidays in the year. Of course, Christmas is the biggest, but it's one of the holidays in the year to actually, have fun and be happy and enjoy it with lots of other kids. I love the fact I see these trunk or treats going on, and I see all sorts of adults decorate their cars and everything like that. It's just so the kids can have fun. And of course, it's for them to have fun because I've been there too. Um, this is definitely a holiday for having a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to talk about happiness today. I got a couple of quotes on happiness. Let's see if I can find my first one. Okay. My first one is, now and then it's good to pause in the pursuit of happiness and just be happy. Now and then it's good to pause in the pursuit of happiness and just be happy. What do I mean by that? Well, what does he mean by that, Mr. Guillaume? I'm not even going to try to Apollinaire. What does he mean by that? And sometimes we're so caught up in our pursuit of something. The end game, the end result is really what we want. We want to be happy. And sometimes we're so caught up in our pursuit that we forget what we're going for. And when it's pursuit of happiness, sometimes we're so caught up when we don't find that happiness. We don't have that happiness in the pursuit. We just need to pause and be happy. Now, one of the techniques I use, it's a parts technique. And it gets to the root of what the part actually what the part of us that's driving us, that's doing the things that are causing us to be uncomfortable and causing us pain and anguish. Every every part of us actually at its root has a positive intention. So what we do is dig down to what that positive intention is, and that core is usually a wonderful feeling, happiness, peace, whatever it is. And when working with this part, we say, okay, when we find out what it is that the part's chasing, that the part's after, we say, I want you to just step into this peace right now. Step into this peace right now and feel what it feels like. And we have my client actually steps into the peace, but the part steps into the peace with them. And we say, okay, you're doing all this in pursuit of this peace or whatever it is. Could be happiness. We're doing all this when you can just step in and enjoy it right now. Right then and there, right then in that moment, the problem goes away. Because a part of us that's driving it realizes it doesn't have to go through all the hoops in pursuit of what they're pursuing. They can actually get it right now in the moment. Get it right now in the moment. And that's what comes to us with happiness. Sometimes we're working all these hours and everything, trying to make this money, save this money up so we can have this house, so we can have this, and where we can just simply stop and be happy. Yeah, that doesn't mean you don't go for your goals that you think are going to make you happy, but you don't have to achieve them to wait to be happy. You can be happy now. You can decide to be happy now. And that's what it's all about. That's truly what it's all about. Well, I have some spooky things in the background. I'm going to hide myself for pumpkins. And I have these cats, this black cat over here, beside of me. So sometimes we don't need to go in our pursuit and we don't need to jump through hoops to do everything to be happy. We just can be happy. We can just stop, take a breath, and remember the last time you were happy. Get into that. And that fosters the happiness in our mind and in our body. Okay. Some cause happiness wherever they go, while others, whenever they go. This is an interesting quote. By the way, I love people who not only want to be happy, want to spread the happiness. So they cause happiness wherever they go. And others, wherever they go, those are the people that don't cause happiness. Those are the people that when they leave, when they're out of your life, then you're happy. I love it. Oscar Wilde was always had these wonderful quotes, and I just wanted a little bit of laughter here, a little bit of happiness here. But yeah, I want to be one of those people. I don't know about you, but I want to be one of those people that cause happiness wherever I go. I don't want to cause happiness when I leave, when I go. And that's really, when you are a happy person, when you love to be happy, then it spreads. It spreads like wildfire sometimes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So enjoy happiness. Some say the start of happiness is laughter. So you laugh whenever you can. You laugh as much as you can. You find jokes. I love silly, stupid jokes. They just make me laugh. You find shows to make you laugh. Laughter is healing. Laughter is a wonderful, wonderful technique. It's a wonderful healing technique for you. There's an old book out there called The Anatomy of Illness. It's written in the early 60s. Pardon me for not knowing my author here, but I read it and it made an impact on me. There's this gentleman who comes back from Africa and he has this illness that is debilitating, and it just causes him more and more problems. And he goes to see all these doctors, and the doctors say there's nothing they can do. It's going to get worse and worse until he dies. So he had this idea, maybe did a little studying. He put himself up in a hotel room and got an IV of vitamin C, citric acid, I believe, which is part of it. And then he just watched funny movies all the time and had people come in, had comedians come in and just make him laugh. And he did this for weeks. And all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, starting from the beginning, when he started it, his disease started to decrease and decrease and decrease until it disappeared. It disappeared. Now, was it the high doses of citric acid? Was it the laughter, or a combination of both? I think it's a combination of both. But he was coming off a terminal disease. You don't need to get an IV of citric acid. You don't even need to get high doses of vitamin C. You just need to find yourself laughing more often. Find yourself laughing more often. Accept that you can be happy. A client I was working with, and I'd make her laugh every once in a while. By the way, that's when I want to help people turn around from depression or from other negative, uncomfortable feelings. I make them laugh, or try to make them laugh. And then I realized, I said, was there a time in your life, or has it been happening most of your life, where you felt happy, but then you felt guilty because you said to yourself, you don't deserve to be happy? And she agreed. She had agreed. She lived most of her life that way. So sometimes we push away happiness because we don't think we need or deserve to be happy. Sometimes we push away happiness because we think the shoe's going to drop and it's going to make us so much more depressed or unhappy that we don't want to deal with that. So we refuse to be happy in the first place. Don't do that. Be happy. There's that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy, but I'm just going to say be happy. Find yourself in these moments where you can be happy, when you can laugh, when you can connect with friends that make you feel good. Enjoy the happiness. Bring it in. Intensify it as much as you can. Enjoy it. All right. I had a great discussion. We didn't see anybody on chat. I don't know if there's anyone live out there who has been chatting. And there could be, and I'll check afterwards, whether you're on LinkedIn, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. I loved here chatting with you. And boo, happy Halloween. Have yourself a great day and a great rest of the week. And maybe when you see Halloween trick-or-treaters out there, maybe when you decide to put on a mask or makeup or whatever, you'll remember that I said, enjoy yourself, be happy. Really take in those moments. Take care, everyone. Make it a great day. Make it a great rest of the week, because it's in your power. Knowing that should make you happy by itself. Bye-bye.